Hi, and welcome to the Tuper Pro LED display channel. In this video, we're going to learn how to connect to your LED Tuper Pro LED sign, create a desired media content, and deploy that content to your sign. So let's get started. So after you purchase the sign, LED sign from Tuper Pro, you should receive a spec sheet. On your spec sheet, there are very important information that you need to be aware of. First of all, you will say what type of software you need. For this tutorial, we're going to use the Huidu's design software for the media content for your sign. And secondly, you should state the defaulted manufacturing password for your sign's connection. And it will also tell you whether your sign is supporting Wi-Fi or USB connections. And you should also tell you the type of a controller your sign is using right now. So this is very important information because you will need this number to identify which Wi-Fi network you need to connect to in order to get access to your sign. You also need dimensional informations for your LED sign. For example, for this tutorial, we're using 320 by 180 width by height dimensions for this demo. So once you have that information ready, you can put it beside you and you can proceed to download the software. So there are multiple places to download the software, but we recommend you to download the software from our website. So currently we are hosting our website at ectstar.lighting, and once you are on our website, go to the product under the signs. We scroll down and then there should be a statement said click here to download the LED sign software. So proceed to download. Prompt should come up, save it, and wait for it to finish downloading. So I have already installed the software, so I'm gonna skip this part. And once it's downloaded, install the software, the icon should show up on your desktop like this. So this is the LED display design studio for the Huidu signs, pretty much. And this is a part we need to connect to our sign. To do so, we need to open our Wi-Fi setting. So go to Wi-Fi setting on your Windows, and you should be able to see a list of Wi-Fi that's available for you to connect to. For this demo, we are using the D16 controller, so that's how you tell which Wi-Fi you need to connect to. So we're going to connect with the D16 controller because I already connected with it before, so I'm just gonna connect right now, and it's asking for the key that the password required to connect to the sign. So in this case, in your case, the password should be stated on your spec sheet. I'm gonna proceed and connect. So once it's finished, it should say secured and no internet. Because what we're doing right now, we're connecting your computer to your sign through Wi-Fi. All right, so while it's running, we can start opening the software. So double click on the software to open it. And first thing you will notice is the software should already have a display area like this. It should have the program area like this, should have the input area at the bottom, and most importantly, it should say device connected, and it should give you the correct controller number or controller type. In our case, it's D16. So I'm gonna start from scratch. I'm gonna delete this card or this display, and this is what you should see once you start a new software. The first time you open the software, this is the prompt that's asking you, is this a card you have? And we're gonna say yes, it is. We're gonna say we're gonna uncheck the device setting, and we're gonna manually modify the width and the height of the display area. So for this demo, we're using 320 by 128 display, and we're gonna hit OK. Once we are in here, you can see the Design Studio already have a demo output on this on the right hand side. We can enlarge this output for you to get a better picture of what's going on. Now you can see we have screen number 6 and program number 1. So how the program works is that you can run multiple programs, and the programs can iterate on a time basis, or at a specific time, specific date of a week, or on a specific date. So we're gonna add the first the first program, and let's say I want to run 3 programs. Then we just add program 1, program 2, and program 3. In the program 1, we can add, let's say I want to display a video. Then I can just click on the video shortcut. By the way, shortcuts is on top of here, and this is where you can quickly add any type of media content. You can play around by yourself if you have time or if you're interested. And this is the first video we're gonna add, and once you add the video program in the program area, so you can add the actual files by clicking on the plus sign. So I have this little nice video displaying here, and you can see the video is kind of stretched horizontally because the sign is horizontally designed. There are ways you can change it. You can just simply drag the video like this, and now the video looks a lot better. So think about this, the black part as the canvas for your design, and you can change the form factors of your video. You can change the shape of your pictures. You can change the font. You can change anything. You can add more than just one video to this sign. Let's say if I want also add a text box, we can add a text frame over here, and this text frame, let's say, could be the description of what this video is. We can say this is a video of a space hamster. So this is how you add multiple media on one program. And for the second program, let's say I want to add a photo, and I clicked on the photo icon, and I'm gonna click on the plus icon, and let's say I have a product or 2 products I want to display. So I add the product number 1, and this is too big, so too stretched. So I'm gonna unstretch it and put it on the right hand side. I'm gonna add another one. So this is the second product. Oh, I just made a mistake. So what happened here is that if you add a second picture, you will cover the first picture. So what you want to do is you want to add another photo number 2, if you want them to display side by side, and then you can do this, and then put them here, put them side by side. So this is how you add multiple photos on a single program. And for the program 3, let's say I want to tell people the clock, the current time. So I can just click on program 3 and then click on clock. So there is a manufacturing default clock you can add to this design. you can also change it up a little bit, like display a clock over here, and then you wanna, let's say you wanna add a text and say come in to check out our new stocks. And this is how you add clocks and text to another program. So now you have program 1, program 2, program 3. Now what you want to do, if you want to cycle them, there are 2 ways to do it. You can play each program at a fixed length, such as for 30 seconds, the program 1 will play, and then for the program 2, you can go, let's say I want to display more than 30 seconds, 45 seconds. And for program 3, we want to change it to 10 seconds. So what happens is, if you do that, the program 1 will play for 30 seconds, and then you will move on to program 2, which is 45 seconds. After 45 seconds, you will play program 3. And you can also specify which program to play on which date and which time slot. You can be very specific of this. Let's say if I want to play right now. Right now is 5 o'clock, 5:27 local time. And then you can add this over here. You can add another one. You can change the time it should start and it should end by clicking on the little blue pen. I know it's hard to see, but there's actually a blue pen over here. You can change by the hours, by the minutes, or by the seconds. So for this, I'll just leave it here. And you can specify, let's say I want to play on Friday, all the weekdays, and then I want to turn it off for the weekend. So you can just not select for the weekend, just Monday to Friday. And I only want to display in the month of June. Yeah, this is the part you have to click one by one. And then you can say this is gonna be 30. And voila, this is done. So this O3 program, this program number 1 will run at this specific time. You have to do it for, if you wanna do it for O3 program, you can go ahead and do that. But for this demo, we're not gonna go into that much detail about it. So once you're happy with your design, what you can do is you can just send it to your card by click on the send button over here on the top right, not really corner, but top right part of the UI. So once you click on send, a prompt should pop up. Now it should be automatically send it to your LED signs. And once it's good, it should say sent successfully once your mouse is hovering over the status. You can just click it. You can just close it by clicking the close, and you should be able to see the program in your sign. So there are a lot of other stuff you can add to this, to your LED display, such as if you have a temperature sensor, you can add weather, you can add sensor, you can add calendar if you want, you can even connect to your office. And the other really important information is that we have customers that are concerned about the brightness of the sign. They want the brightness to change based on time, based on the time of the day. So what you can do is you come over here to control, and then you can actually adjust the brightness setting over here. So once you're here, you can go to the brightness setting, you can go to custom mode, and then you can actually change the brightness of your sign based on the time of the day. Let's say I want to display our sign at 100% brightness during the brightest of the day. Let's say from 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock at night. Maybe 10 o'clock is too late. Let's say maybe 5 o'clock, right? So that's 17, right? So what happened is from 8 o'clock in the morning to 5 o'clock in the afternoon, the sign will be displaying at 100% capacity or 100% brightness. And from 2 o'clock, from 5 o'clock to 10 o'clock, it will be displaying at 60% because the sky's getting dark and then there's not much light around. You don't need that much brightness, and people, if your sign stood out too much, then people may complain. And at night, we want to turn it down, like maybe even to 5%, just barely be able to see it, so your neighbors won't complain. And once you're happy with it, you just click OK. And you should say brightness setting is successful and click cancel, and then you're done. So this, yeah, so one more thing is once you touch any setting in this software, you need to send to your sign again by clicking on send. So once that's done, then you are finished with this media deployment. So this concludes our video on how to use the software, and yeah, so stay tuned to our channel. We're gonna be updating more stuff, and we're gonna have more material to share with our customers or prospective customers about LED display, LED signs, and all the other news about LED. So stay tuned and have a good one. Bye.